Hello, my name is Shlomit Menashe, and I am an undergraduate student at the University of Maryland studying information science. I'm a 2021 Library of Congress Junior Fellow interning in the Hebraic section, African and Middle Eastern Division. This summer, my project is to increase the discoverability of 1,200 uncatalogued Hebrew prayer books printed between the 17th and 20th century by creating a detailed spreadsheet of information transformable into ILS records for the library's online catalog. While I was working on my project, I came across a prayer book entitled Tefillot Bet Almin, Prayers to be Recited at the Cemetery. Intrigued by this place of publication, which is where members of my own family once lived, I learned more about Constantinople, which was the flourishing center in the Ottoman Empire, and about Hebrew printing in this region. Before highlighting some significant texts from Constantinople's Jewish printers, I want to discuss the historical events that brought the Jews to the Ottoman Empire in the 15th century. In the Middle Ages, there was a thriving Jewish community in Spain, serving as the epicenter of Jewish life in the world. The renowned community contained famous religious authorities, Hebrew poets, linguists, and great Jewish legal minds. In the 14th century, with the spread of Christianity across the Iberian Peninsula, the Jewish community of Spain experienced the beginning of the Inquisition, a time of extreme persecution and expulsion for Jewish community members refusing to convert to Christianity. Faced with widespread communal disruption and dispersion, the leaders of the Jewish community began the process of writing down their religious rituals, prayers, and traditions, hoping to preserve and safeguard their religious practices. As the Spanish Jewish communities dispersed, some eventually came to the Ottoman Empire and turned it into a center of Hebrew printing for centuries. The upheaval that the newcomers lived through made them determined to preserve the heritage and rituals of the Sephardic Spanish community. Perhaps one of the most telling examples of this, found right here in the Library of Congress, is the book you see on the screen, Sefer Abu Darham, a detailed account of Jewish prayer customs in Spain. First written in the 14th century, it was one of the first books to be printed by the exiles in their new home in Constantinople. This printing of Sefer Abu Darham in 1513 demonstrates the recognition of the way printing could be used to preserve historic traditions and facilitate the transfer of knowledge centuries before printing took hold among other groups in the Ottoman Empire. Here you see the title page of the book, Toledot Adam Bechava, The History of Adam and Eve, printed in Constantinople in 1515. One of the most fascinating things about this book is the way it was printed. As we learned from the introduction, the publisher actually sold it by subscription, obtaining verbal commitments from fellow worshippers in the synagogue just after Sabbath morning prayers. Elsewhere, the same Jewish printer gave voice to contemporary fears over the lack of books and the absence of scribes in the aftermath of the expulsion from Spain. Like other Jewish exiles from Spain in his day, he links the new art of printing with the salvation of Jewish learning and culture. And no doubt, it was this appreciation for the new technology that caused Ottoman Jews to create and maintain one of the most important centers of Hebrew printing throughout the early modern period.